Hey guys, it is Karina from Friendly Pantry. I am a 10-year food allergy mom, a certified aller coach, and a food allergy consultant. And I thought that I would show you around my kitchen today and show you a few things that I really love to use for food allergy cooking. And let's be honest here, I actually totally cleaned my kitchen before this. So just so you know, my husband came down and said, "Wow, the kitchen is tidy." And that was obviously because today I'm doing a Facebook Live. So let's start around. And I wanted to show you this. This is amazing. A friend of mine actually grew this beet in her garden. It is huge, and I think that is going to get chopped up for dinner probably tomorrow night. So I just had to show you that because I've never seen such a big beet before. Anyways, I'm going to move over to one place that I have a couple things that I love to use for food allergy cooking. And this is, of course, it looks kind of like a advertisement for KitchenAid because I love KitchenAid appliances. But first of all, I love this, make sure you can see it, the blender, the KitchenAid blender. This is the diamond one. And you know what? A lot of people like the Vitamix and the Blendtec. And those are, I'm sure, really awesome too, but this one is a lot less expensive and I find it does a great job, and I make lots of smoothies with it. I have a couple of like high protein pancakes that I make with it. And so I really like it. And I don't think you need to spend the extra money on those higher end ones. The other thing that I really love is this little food processor. I've had it for so many years. It's kind of little for a family, so I end up having to do things in batches, which isn't my favorite. But what ended up happening is, because I didn't like doing it in batches, I asked for a big food processor for Christmas one year, and I got this one. And this one, honestly, it does not do as great a job. I just want to show you. Right here, the food actually gets stuck in here all the time. It's so annoying. And it all splatters up to the top, and you always have to continuously scrape it down. So really, I think I'm going to sell that one at a garage sale sometime soon. But I really am going to stick with my little one, or get maybe a medium one at some point. Let's close those up. We'll go over here to the cooktop. And under the cooktop, I have pots. And I just can't tell you how a good pot set makes your life easier when you're food allergy cooking. I'll just show you. Sorry for the noise. But this one is actually from Costco. It's a Costco brand. And the bottom is so nice and thick. So I find that I hardly ever burn things. I mean, I really almost have to work hard at burning things. So before, when I didn't have nice pots, I found I burnt things a lot more. So I would really recommend something that has a good thick bottom, and it works really great. The next thing, and usually in this cupboard, would be my immersion blender. And this one is definitely not fancy. It is actually one that my husband had before we got married, which is kind of funny because he is not a cook. So I don't know why he had it. But I didn't start using it till about, I'd say, 5 years ago. And once I did, I didn't go back. It's awesome for making smooth soups and all kinds of things. And if I was to get a new one, I'd probably get one that has a longer shaft and probably a stainless steel one. I think it would be a bit better for those hot soups and things. It's probably safer than the plastic. So that is that. Let's go on over here. And these are my knives. And honestly, if you get a good set of knives, you will have it for life, as long as you have a food sharpener or a knife sharpener as well. But if you cannot get a set, then what I would recommend is this one. I love this big chef's knife, and actually this is probably the one that I'm going to use to chop up that humongous beet. I also use this one quite a bit, which is just, I think it's called a Santoku knife, but it's a nice one. It's just a little bit smaller and fits easily in the hand. And we all use, including my girls, we use this paring knife, and this is great for, you know, slicing strawberries or little fruits and things like that. And if you are a food allergy mom who makes a lot of fresh bread, I would highly, highly recommend a really good serrated knife, because obviously that fresh bread is hard to cut unless you've got a really good serrated knife. So I love that one. I use it a lot now that we do fresh bread quite a bit. And the last thing that I just want to say is super helpful is square or rectangular storing dishes. And these ones, and they're great because they're see-through. So because I used to have so many round dishes and they would be all over the place in the fridge, it would just be a huge mess. These ones, they're easy to stack, they're easy to put next to each other. It's quite awesome. And having them clear is great too, because then you remember what you had to eat. So all those leftovers that you put in the fridge, you don't forget about them. You actually see them and say, hey, I have that to eat. So it's quite awesome. So just want to remind you that I'm going to be doing another post a little bit closer to Christmas about all the baking tools that I love to use. So I will do another one of these again, but those are the 8 things that I love. You can definitely go to the blog and get a list of those. The link should be above the video. And also, I just want to say thank you for joining me, and I hope this has been helpful for you. Please put in the comments what you love to use, because I'd love to share with other food allergy moms what can save them time. So if you love a tool, please share that in the comments, and we would love to hear it. But that's it for now, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you.